Yeah. Okay, so uh, 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 so okay, so boom, boom, boom. So let's go down there. Yeah. Okay, that's how I'm gonna build. That's how I'm gonna build it. This is so fun to go down. Okay, so where are we gonna build this? No, first I need to think of how I'll actually get the thing, get the block to go over the space. So maybe having something like this, and then it powers just this pissed. Oh, but quasi connectivity. Oh, sucks. Actually, does it matter? No, it doesn't matter. Okay, so it extends these pistons. Their gravity block goes on top of here, and this piston pushes it into the plate. And then I'm just gonna have to make a quote unquote decoder or something. And yeah. Okay, so these extend, the block comes on, and this pushes it. And these retract. Okay, I think I can make that. Yeah, I think I can make that. So I'm just gonna think about how the wiring is gonna work. So yeah, comes down. So ooh, but how am I gonna know which way we should go? Yeah, let's work on that system first. Okay. I'm back. How am I gonna make the system that? By the way, the command blocks are only for making infinite this concrete pattern, so nothing else. So wait, this is the load part. This is the part where you load in what you actually want to make. Then it gets put into this item sorter over here, which has all the different types. Then if it detects this, if for example I put white concrete powder, for example, I put it in, and later we should see this pushing the block out. Yep, and that happens, and it pushes it down the chute, and it comes out successfully. So that's how my thing is working right now so far. And that, oh yeah, that's how it works. But the problem is, it stays extended. It doesn't matter much. It doesn't matter until we scan it again, until it loads it again. So just realized the flaw. Yeah, that's a problem. Okay, let's just send this. To be a 4 input AND gate. Now we need to remake this redstone clock. Just move it over like this. Just boom, 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 boom. Set all these to 2 ticks. No, this one's not angled correctly. And that should work later, yeah. Now we want to wire it up to change this so it's gonna be a bit more comfortable to work with. Let's put it here. Actually, let's not power it yet. Okay, now, yeah, that does well. That does that. Let's make it last a bit longer. Yeah, like that. And this input, that will be if the block is loaded in. Well, wait. You know what? I'll just deal with that later. Actually, what is it gonna be for? I forgot what that's for. It is to make it. Oh yeah, it's to make it so if there's not a block currently being this moved down. We'll add another input later for the actual start button, but whatever. Okay, so good push the down. Now, how's the system that keeps track of this gonna work? Okay. Oh yeah, we need a system here to unlock these hoppers, and it unlocks them after the block has. Yes, we'll unlock them after the block started traveling down the chutes. So right now, let's just take it out manually. But if we put it back in, okay, good, it's working. Just delete this one for testing purposes. Now, it's loaded. Oh yeah, I also made a thing, so if it's empty, you can't start loading or else I don't know, it's just to make it seem more professional. Load. Hello? Ah, I forgot. Oh, how can I be that stupid? Oh yeah, now we have to move over the redstone clock. Oh my. How many times are I'm gonna be moving this thing? Oh my. Let's make a donut. I know this is not the fastest one, but I'm not trying to make it fast. I know I could just make it with 2 repeaters, but I don't want to do that. Okay, that happens. And now we just connect that up to there. And make it not a short pulse. And instead, as long as the actual button... No, but it has to be a short pulse, oh dang it. Why is this here again? Does this even have a purpose? No, it does not have a purpose. Why is this here? That doesn't even do anything. So yeah, let's just make a quick little pulse generator there. Now it should be able to start loading. Yes, now. Now? Yes! Oh my gosh, it works! And now let's just connect these hoppers. I'll take it out. And this one right now has the... Yeah, it does. Okay. That works so well. Now let's just place this. By the way, if you're wondering how I'm placing in midair, it's because I'm holding control in space. If you look in the webcam, you'll see. Okay. Now, we just want to have this go over to a dropper, not a dispenser, because I don't know. And this will have a redstone clock attached to it. This time we're going to make it the good one. This, put this on top. Oh yeah, no, we have to move it over. Okay, put that there and that there. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, now we just need to make this glass dispense into a lava pool. Because, like, we don't care about the leftovers. Since you can't actually place them, like, I would do it so it places them back here. But, like, it can't. So, we have to burn it. Lava. Put that in there. See, is it gonna drip through? Oh, wait. Lava and water doesn't drip through glass? Oh, that's actually really useful for, like, building. Like, if you have a mod that connects glass together so it doesn't look ugly with these, you could, like, make it a super cool glass roof for what you see lava or water with, because they don't drip. It's actually cool. Okay. Now, let's test if this works. Up here, let's grab a torch. My middle wheel barely works. Yeah, that's the fast one. Look how fast that is. Okay. Take some white concrete powder. Put that in there. Okay, it doesn't instantly disappear. That's a good thing. And load. Now. Yes! That works so well! Yo, that is so nice. I'm not sure if we should burn it, though. Yeah, I don't think we should burn it. It's a bad idea. because if you were to build this in a survival world, that's just wasting resources. So instead, let's put it in a chest. Double chest. Double chest. I don't think anybody's going to be using this 3D printer so much that you'll need all of these. About that you'll need 3 double chests, but I guess it's like cooler. So yeah, that is done. Now let's work on the system that knows in which road to put it. Or no, on the system that knows. Okay, no. For the system that knows when to do it, we can just connect this up. Connect this up like we did to there, down to there, and it'll start it. But wait, we also want to have a way to be able to detect it, so let's get up some observers. Oh, yep, observer. Now, wrong one. We do that, and that. But I don't know if we need a good. I don't think we could have observers like this. How are we gonna do this? Yeah, because like using the layout that we have. Actually, we could just do this and like make it less compact. Yes, that's making it less compact, but it's letting it have another feature. That's gonna be such a big one. Wait, but I think we could just bring it down. I don't think all that much extra space is necessary. Let's see. Moment of truth. Okay. Yeah, no, I don't know why I was thinking this. It would power this piston. Yeah, so now theoretically we could just have something like this. One second, let me build it. Oh. Yeah, we could have something like this. So detect when a block is in there. Yeah, it detects when a block gets put in. And then we'll also have... Ooh, I'm bringing out my genius. Yes, this is going to be so good. We're going to also have a system that detects when it's all the way down up here. So when it goes all the way there, that's when it goes. But yeah, when it goes all the way there, that's when it does it. Yeah, when it goes all the way to here, it does. But yeah. Okay. Yeah, so that's actually a good design for once. Made a really good design for like a one that works really well. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Now let's work. How many layers? Well, first of all, we need to determine how big we want the printing area to be. So I did this earlier. I found out. Well, let's just use quartz because why not? So we need to make extra space on the sides. So like it would actually not drain all the water if you filled the whole thing up completely. So we're just not gonna. So for example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But then we're gonna have extra blocks on the side. yeah, we're gonna have this big of a printing area. But the thing is, it's never actually gonna let the player use these sides. Because you can see, if I place it all on the edges, it makes an infinite water source. Let's just place that. I know it's an infinite water source, and I don't need to place it back, but it's just instincts. Okay, let me just quickly drain the middle area. Demonstrating to anybody who watches this. So, if we break all of these after I drained every water block in the middle where we could actually place it, it refills back to an infinite water source. So this is how big we want our printing area to be. Set there. Alright, so that's how big we want our printing area to be. We want for it to be 9 by 9. And it's actually going to be 2 blocks tall because the bottom layer is going to be a bunch of waterlogged rails because those break gravity blocks. And then the second layer is just going to be water. The reason we're doing that is this, because I'll show an demonstration. I'll just do it in a 1 block wide area. Let's make it 2 block by 2 block instead. It's going to be a better demonstration. So yeah, this is our bottom layer, which is a bunch of waterlogged rails. Then this is our top layer, which is just normal water. And the reason we're doing this is because sand, unlike concrete powder, doesn't freeze and become concrete. But with sand, it falls through the water, doesn't become concrete. And since I have turned off this block drops in the server because I hate picking up all the leftover drops on the floor after I break a bunch of blocks with redstone on top of them. This I have drops off, but anyways, this sand reaches the rails and breaks, while concrete powder turns into concrete and never gets to touch the rails. So that is actually why I'm going to be doing it like that. I think it's a pretty smart way to avoid it, but I don't know, I just experimented for a bit. Anyways, let's now think. Back here. Now, right now, I'm making, for now, oh. Oh, yeah, I just realized that's a problem. Oh, my. You know what? I don't even know. This is a 2D printer using that rail system. I just realized. So no. It's only gonna print 1 block tall stuff. Bro. You gotta be kidding me. Bro. How am I gonna make it a 3D printer? You know, I'm gonna worry about that later. Okay, it's a 2D printer, I guess. I mean, I don't know. Fine, I'll just make it a 2D printer for now. Next time, my next build, I'm actually gonna make it a 3D printer. Okay. So we want for it to then okay. So yeah, gonna extend those. That's gonna extend those. But there is a problem. If I want to place it in the second layer, there is no way to do that. And I don't know a fix that does that. I don't know a way to fix that. I don't want to make some kind of goofy chain of sticky pistons with redstone blocks in them. Oh, I really don't know. Oh, how am I gonna fix this? Ooh, observer spam. Just realized I could do some observer spam, but wait. Do observers also get affected by quasi-conductivity? Definitely, I already know the answer. Yeah, they do. They only make one pulse. I just remembered. So yeah, no, we can't use observers. I think I don't know. How do you deal with quasi-conductivity? I want to make some kind of bulky machine to do that, because I'm gonna have to do for every layer. What? I think I might have to do a sticky piston chain. If you don't understand what I'm talking about, something like this, which is so stupidly stupid. I don't want to do this thing. It's so stupidly stupid. Look how dumb this is. I'm gonna have to make and I don't even think I can. It's possible for me to make. Yeah, I can't do this because I'm gonna have to connect them right beside each other. But but like sometimes good. See, it even extends when there's just a redstone block here. Like, oh, it magically extended before. But look, it's because of stupid quasi connectivity. I placed a piston there. Now it's doing the signal to this one at all. Oh my god. I don't know how to fix this. How do I fix this? I'm not gonna give up on this project though. How do I fix this? I mean, no, I can't do that. I need the observers. I'm going to do this. Oh my. I don't know how to deal with this problem. How do I deal with this problem? No. Is there really no way? Like, how do I do? How do I? How do I fix this? Hmm. Hmm. I don't even know how to fix this problem. I think I do have to use observer buses. I want to make an observer chain or bus or whatever. Though it's gonna be so stupid. And first of all, I actually need to figure out how to make a constant pulse. Yeah, so that doesn't work. Just like expected. My gosh. Bro, they have a limit to how fast they can go. so stupid. I know observers blue chains were gonna be bad. No, but I only can make a 1 block wide. Mm. Either I make it a perfect timing or I just don't do. Oh no. I'm so frustrated right now. Oh no, what can I do to fix this? You know what? I'm gonna be back in a minute. 1 second. Whoa. Whoa. I actually might have an idea. So thank you so much to Quasi Connectivity. If we were to do something like this, if we were to do something like this, okay, test, will this work? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yes, it works. Let's go. Wait, I can power that one. Then I can power the one above it. Oh my gosh. Well, we don't need the top one. Oh my, it works. Yeah, okay, that's what we're gonna do. Just remove that real quick because it's really easy thing to remember. And we can also use the same exact lines to push the block in. Let's go. I just realized it was so much simpler than it needed to be. Why was I obsessing over this stupid detail so much? I didn't even need that much messing around with it. Oh my, could have just done this. Na, 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 na. Could have done this. Oh my, no. Oh, don't tell me the moment it detects a block here. It's gonna do an infinite loop. Yep, it is. Oh, it's gonna be going sideways. So, will it change anything if it's going? Is it gonna be bad if it's going sideways? Oh my! Forgot how to place pistons for a minute there. So this shouldn't be a death loop. Yes. But look, this is so. Yeah. Oh no. Oh no. This is bad. No, this is bad. Mm. Okay. Another issue with this that I didn't see. Actually, is this that much of an issue? I don't think it actually is much of an issue. So yeah, that extends. Letting this push that in. Then we can just repeat, oh my, thank you. Just realized that we don't need for this to be that complicated. Okay, so that's a good thing. That's good. So yeah, just leave one for each layer. Oh. So yeah, this is how our pushing thing is gonna be. So I'm gonna push out the blocks. Oh my, I'm saved. Okay. So now I can just now which part do we build? I think we just put the layout for this right now. Not the layout, but like the actual thing. Alright, how's it gonna push it over? How's it gonna push it over? There's another problem for me to solve. Okay, I cannot do this in my head. I need to build a thing. Okay. So let's just put this here. So yeah, that's gonna do that. Then the block comes onto here, pushes this, then it unpowers. Okay. And then that same exact thing is repeated for down here. Yep, pushes in. Okay. So now what the problem is it comes from. Oh, I just realized we don't even need these bottom pistons at all. We can just do that. Oh my gosh, that makes my life so much better. Okay. Alright, so now we get to work. So right now, I need some concrete powder to show myself so it's easier for me to understand. Okay, so it comes down here, right? The piston pushes it over. But what if we want for it to go down here? Technically, we could do something like this. Maybe. And then target block. And then the input comes in from there to push it over to that. Yes. Yes, that is how we're gonna push it. But then this is gonna give me another challenge for later. That's for future me, I don't care. Present me doesn't care. Let's just put the target block there for demonstration. So it's easier for me to understand later. So yeah. That is gonna push it over, then it's gonna keep it here, and then it's gonna push it that way. Yeah. Straightforward enough. And I just realized when I'm gonna be making the actual system that calculates and understands like which layer it is. I think maybe. How am I gonna do that? How am I gonna do that without making it overly stupidly complicated? Without being. How am I gonna do that without making it super stupid, weird, and cringe? Like by that I mean like it's just like a bunch of AND gates and stuff. It's just like billions of AND gates. Well, like one big AND gate, then some T flip flops. Yeah, I don't want to do that stuff. Oh, I forgot. That's not how quasi connectivity works. So, well, that's not how connectivity works. Whatever. So yeah, that pressure. How am I going to make a system that understands which layer it's on? I mean, I was thinking, how am I gonna do this? So I okay. Mm-hmm. Well, alright. Think I've done enough work for today. Yeah, I'm done. Bye.